Hello. As you can see by the title, we're continuing the Stormblood side quest series. We're nearing the end of it, I believe. Just got Rago's Reach. Just peaks. Yangxia done. The peaks, there's just 2 chain quests and 1 ending quest. The Lokes, there's 4 quests. Asm's step is done. So really it's just these 2. Already did Kugane. So here we go. Think you'd be able to lend me a hand? I've been trying to gather supplies for the barber. While I've managed to get some blankets and bandages, I've not been able to procure any disinfectant. That's what I need your help for. I want you to bring me a bottle of antolion secretion. I'll collect the other ingredients I need. I just need you to slay an antolion. Only the antolions that dwell beneath the earth secrete the kind of liquid I need. Use this to draw them to the surface. It's a powder made of crushed ants, their favorite food. Scatter it anywhere they're known to dwell and you'll be faced with one in no time at all. Head to Virjala in the fringes. You'll not struggle to find the antolion there. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing. Anyway. Did everything go to plan? Exactly what I needed. I'll be able to make enough disinfectant to last a while with this. Even the smallest of wounds can be fatal if they become infected. We can't let the barber run out of the stuff. I would have you remember that we owe a great deal to all the merchants that supplied us. Alamigo could not have been freed without their help. Okay. Water looks so good. Right. I require your help to deliver something of value. Uh, I was pleased to call a friend recently died in battle. I want to deliver a bracelet of his to his father. If memory serves, they hailed from a village called Alagana. I would go there by myself, but I worry my appearance might frighten them. That is why I asked would Blah. That is why I would like you to accompany me to show I come in peace. Now, let us make our way there. I have been waiting for you, Strider. I believe my friend said his father was a stonemason who is fond of fishing. I will wait here so I do not cause a commotion. Please bring my friend's father to me once you have located him. Oh yeah, very good note, Fred. You saved my life, yo, and I welcome you without hesitation. I doubt I could ever say the same for the butcher, though, no matter how heroic her deeds. What are you doing? I don't believe we've met. You've come within Nada to deliver my son's bracelet. I had been wondering if anyone was going to bring me his former possessions. I first heard of his passing a while ago from a resistance fighter. Initially, I resented both the Empire and the Resistance equally for taking him from me. However, now I have calmed down somewhat. I'm also proud of my boy. He did everything he could to free us from the Empire's clutches. My thanks to you and the Sonata for bringing his bracelet back to me. I shall go collect it now. My thanks to you and the Sonata for bringing my son's bracelet back to me. Thank you, Strider. Your son treated all races equally. He would often talk to me fondly of his family. He said you made the bracelet for him just before he left to join the resistance. I was so moved by this I tried to make my own. Alas, it did not go very well. I had no idea he spoke of me to his friends. Thank you for sharing that with me. How about I make you a similar bracelet as a token of my gratitude? I would like that very much. In that case, there is one thing I need your help finding first. Ever since I lost my boy, I've been drinking a little more than usual, and well, it seems I managed to misplace my hammer while I was somewhat inebriated. Understood. I shall search for this hammer. Strider, please lend me your help as well. It may not be easy to find. Let me know if you find the stonemason's hammer. My memory's so foggy, I honestly have no idea where I lost it. That's the one. Thank you so much. Now I can set about making another bracelet. Would you mind telling me more about my son while I work? It would be my pleasure. I have many fond memories of him. Thank you for your help, Strider. Hey. That's fucking dope. So I got more offensive stuff and a trait. Okay. Oh, now there are 4 quests here. Oh wait, oh this is that place, okay. I can come back here after I do the last quest I can do in Rocko's Reach. But yeah, I'm level 72, bitch. Yeah, I love it. Thank you. I didn't know I got so much at 72. Alright. Second to last so far. Sorry to bother you, but would you mind helping me look for my daughter? She headed off in the direction of Castro Morans quite a while ago, and should have been back by now. Would you mind asking the Alliance soldiers there if they've seen her? She has blonde hair and brown eyes. Last I heard, she has been dispatched to fight at Balser's wall. Please bring her back to me. Really, the black shroud. Oh. You know when you read something and you forget totally what you read? I don't even know if I read that old man's dialogue. I think I might be losing it. I cannot say I have seen anyone like that around here. May have better luck asking a member of the Order of the Twin Adder. This is their post after all. A blonde female soldier. Sorry, no one comes to mind. I've seen him a coat that matches that description, but no heroes. Ah, Lieutenant Sun, to what do we owe the pleasure? I cannot say anyone here matches that description. That said, I do faintly recall hearing of a gentleman searching for a lady in the past. It may be worth your while asking some of my subordinates if they know aught. Wait, did you just say you were asked to search for this woman by an elderly private? Losing a loved one is never easy, but it really is about time he accepted reality. His daughter has been dead for a while now. She was seduced by the Griffin's words and joined his forces in the battle at Belsar's wall. It was there that she breathed her last. We confirmed as much when we showed her belongings to her father. However, it seems the shock was too much for him. He has repeatedly visited us since, requesting every time that we look for his daughter. I will speak with him once more and make sure this does not happen again. My apologies for sending you on a wild goose chase. Wow, I did not expect that ending. Oh, and more quests here too. Alright, well, I might as well do these. Yo, you've come at a good time. I received a rather urgent call for assistance from one of our scouts, and all of my men are preoccupied with duties elsewhere. I'd like you to go ahead and speak with the Flame Sergeant Dodegun. You'll find him at his post near Garakian. So they sent the Mortal Slayer, have they? I suppose he'll do. A few bells ago, I spotted what looked like a resistance fighter in a skirmish with the Anata. As a general rule, the Alliance doesn't intervene in local disputes, but I suspect something is amiss. The altercation took place along a path between the Quelina and Vera settlements, and neither the Alliance nor the Resistance has any business being there. I wouldn't have been overly concerned if not for the fact that the man I sent down there to investigate hasn't returned. I'd like you to go to Sathya Maga and see if he's gotten himself into any trouble. If you find anything, you can contact me via the link code we gave you. Thank you, miss. I've never seen one of the Anara so angry. She wouldn't even speak, only ceaseless hissing with seemingly murderous intent. If not for you, I would likely be dead like that gentleman just over there. From what I could gather before we were assaulted, he was seizing crystals from the encampment. I assumed it was to stop the summoning of a primal. Forgive the intrusion, but judging by his uniform, I'm not so sure he was a member of the Resistance to begin with. Well, I wouldn't call it a uniform so much as an unconvincing costume. He likely stole bits and pieces off of fallen soldiers. I also very much doubt he was here for for crystals. You can clearly see the jewelry hanging off his satchel. Nothing but a petty thief, if you ask me. You can see all of this from your posts. There's a reason I'm stationed up here and not you, soldier. If you're well enough to walk, I suggest you return to base immediately. Yo, report to Sergeant Marshal Brookstone. I think I can manage on my own. Thank you again for your help. Welcome back, yo. What have you to report? I see. It's not often I disagree with the Flame Sergeant, but I'm not so sure this man was some wayward thief. After all, the Resistance is quite expansive and comprised of many different groups. While the forces stationed at Ragor's Reach are the most involved in our fight against the Guardians, there are other smaller factions, some even formed haphazardly, who claim to be resistant fighters, if only for their chance to loot and plunder. It is imperative this man is identified and determined who can be held accountable. If we had more recruits like you, we likely wouldn't have to worry about such things. At any rate, you've been a great help. If we should have need of you again, you can be certain we will contact you. Now that Alamigo has been freed from the Imperials, trade with Gridania is likely to increase. It falls to us to ensure any lines established remain safe. Wait. Oh, I thought you were somebody else then. Alright. No quests have magically appeared since that quest, so this might be the last quest. Yoshi Dashiba. That's a cool ass name. Alright. An adventurer, thank the gods. I have a favorite ass, and others would never let me live it down. This down, if they were to find out. I've met someone, you see, and in the most peculiar of places. On the battlefield. No, she isn't an Imperial soldier, but a ravishing resistance fighter. After asking around, it seems she's stationed near the yawn of the path towards the peaks. but in our line of work, tomorrow is never a certainty. To lose her before making my feelings known would be more than my heart could bear. That is why I would ask you to take this letter. Take it and deliver it to my dear sweet Athalia. My heart is still spinning from our first meeting. Please take that letter to my dear sweet Athalia. She must know how I feel. How can I help you, adventurer? A letter from Kakalai. It can't. Can it be? The dashing young soldier who rescued me. I can't believe it. From the moment I laid eyes on him, I knew it was fate. Would you like to hear the tale of our meeting, of the two brave souls on the battlefield of love? Nod politely while considering how to spend your tombstones. Prepare for the tale of a small man with a big heart. Why not? All, all of my unit lay dead or dying around me, and the Garleans were closing in. The glint of their swords in the high noon sun was blinding. Despite my training, I felt intensely small in an endless sea of carnage and chaos. In all my time as a conjurer, I have never struck a blow against an enemy. There was always some ploy at my disposal, a clever use of the terrain to outmaneuver my enemies, but the barren land of Gir Abania would afford me no such luxury. I understood precariously on a knife's edge. I stood precariously on a knife's edge and could feel I would soon fall. I dared not look to see what was waiting for me below. My only thought was I wanted to live. I wanted to live. The Imperial sword came crashing down. I braced myself for the end. What filled the air next was not my cries of agony, but the sweet song of steel against steel. I then opened my eyes to an amazing sight. At first, I thought it a bean sprout jumping furiously to and fro, but lo and behold, it was Kakalai. I began casting healing magics, and I could not take my eyes off him. He was poetry in motion. Before long, the Imperials all lay defeated. The only sound to be heard was his labored breathing and mine. He then ran off to join the fray elsewhere, but for one moment, one magical moment, our eyes met. When I looked into those glorious emerald green eyes of his, I knew he was the one. My sweet angel still lives, and to think he would send me such a letter. After losing my parents 20 years ago, I had always been filled with such hate and such anger. All I lived for was revenge against the Garleans. But those days are gone. Love has found me, and I will never let it go. Here, would you take this flower to him? Tell him I would bask in his love like this blossom in sunlight. Oh, how I long for the day when I can hold him in my arms once more. Did you find her? Did you deliver the note? A flower. A stalk. They say it symbolizes the bond of love, you know. My sweet, sweet Athalia. Would you like to hear of how we met? Of how I came to meet an angel on the battlefield? Nod politely while planning your escape from the conversation, because I heard it all before. Oh, are you serious? It just skips it? It is unfair to say that I saved her. No, she is the one who saved me. When next we receive our wages, I will have to get her something. A ring, perhaps. I didn't know it would skip it. Oh well. I'd be careful out there if I were you. There are beasts out there big enough to swallow a man whole. Well, a man my size, at least. Oh, now there's a quest up there again. Somber sibling. There we go, that's what I want. Yeah. Little speed plus 51. Okay. Pardon me, are you by chance an adventurer? Please, if you're heading to Ragar's Reach, I beg you, take me with you. My brother was a member of the Resistance, you see, and I plan to go and see him. Yet, no matter how many times I explain myself, this bully of a soldier continues to keep me hostage here. I've had enough of your dramatics. No one is keeping you hostage. You're free to return home, but until the area is safe, civilians are not permitted beyond the grounds of the space. End of discussion. Well, what if we were to go in the company of this adventurer? I suppose that would be permissible. This is assuming, of course, she consents to be your escort. Then it's settled. Let's be on our way, shall we? Not gonna ask at all. The path south through Bittermill is probably safest. She seems terribly troubled when she first arrived. Certainly in no state to be traveling alone. I have no doubt you can keep her safe, but please do keep a close eye on her. Okay. Ooh, mentor. Castellium Velodinia. That soldier was telling me the Guardians built that fortress atop the bridge and changed its name. It's only a name, but it always starts with something small, or so my brother used to say. Piece by piece, they replace what is ours with theirs. As time passes, people forget. Eventually, what was once insufferable is accepted as normal. But enough of my musings. We should be going. Would it be alright if we rest on the bridge to the north? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up here. My brother and I were born in Alamigo, but by the grace of Ragar, we escaped shortly before the Garleans' occupation. We lived here for such a brief time, it's hard for me to truly say this was ever our home. My brother, on the other hand, had been up in arms about reclaiming our home for as long as I can remember. No sooner had he heard of the resistance than he was rushing out our door and out of Gridania. Sometimes I wonder if he was right. What do you think? Home is where the heart is. Home is wherever you go. Where the heart is, why, what a novel idea. Though I suppose in the end, it is likely no true answer we can all agree on. I suppose we should keep moving. Would it be alright if we stopped briefly near the temple and further north? My parents brought me here once when I was a child. It seems my brother came here often joining the resistance. In his letters, he would tell me how after every battle he came to pray. He would stay until he regained peace of mind and stillness within his spirit. You've the look of a woman who's seen their fair share of battle. Do you have such a place to return to? A place to still your mind? A place to still my mind. Yeah, I'd say that. Is it a place you can call home? Is there someone there waiting for you? My apologies, that was rude of me to ask. I have no church or temple to turn to for solace, but I do have family waiting for me at home in Gridania. Though I long to return to them, I must first see my brother. Come, we're nearly to Ragar's reach. That is a funky animal. We've made it Ragar's reach. I realize you must have places to go, but would you accompany me inside? My brother's supposed to be in a place they call Recompense. She who fights with the strength of unyielding, breathes deep of boundless sky, and embraces serenity of rolling sea against her none can stand. I haven't the foggiest idea what in the hell it means, but you got to admit that it sounds like something a clever man would say. True wisdom. So it's nice to see Sprouts doing their quests. Of course, I'm just doing my quests too. See, that's how you do it. You just shout it, man. Shout it. You never know who's gonna come respawn, you know? Oh, brother. I meant to come sooner. When they told me the news, I couldn't believe it. Oh. Why? Why did you have to leave? I confess, I constantly ask myself how we could have grown so far apart. Why would he refuse to accept Gridania as our home? I hoped he would be a brother to my husband, an uncle to my son. Instead, he chose Alamigo, and now, I'm sorry, this must all seem a terrible bother. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for bringing me here. Else. Gerbert. His name is Gerbert. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a break, restroom break. I'll be right back. Good to see you again. Pleased to say those rats have not bothered me since you scared them off. In fact, could I ask you for help once more? The peaks used to be filled with more Ragar statues than you could shake a stick at. Of course, the Empire did not approve of this and ordered them all to be destroyed. Excuse me. Though, as luck would have it, I have heard two survived. The only issue is the bridges that used to lead to them have fallen into despair. Hence why I have been unable to check them myself. Please search for them in my place. I have marked both their locations on your map. Good luck. The statue has also seen better days. This statue has also seen better days. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, this is one just waiting on the edge. The statue is missing two key components, an arm and its head. Were the statues undamaged? Oh, that truly is a shame. I suppose it was foolish of me to get my hopes up. The monks belonged to the Fist of Ragar, and the religion's followers used to go on pilgrimages often to compare the different statues. No matter how long it takes, I will make sure the statues are reconstructed. I will not stand back and watch as this tradition dies. My thanks for taking on such a difficult task. Here, take this as your payment. The old drone segment that used to be, I can hardly believe I used to go up and down these slopes with palms of stone in hand. But I feel like a red doggy. Kindly Karen, I really dig your fashion sense. Me so sad. No one listened what I have to say. Why they think me a bad Karen. You will hear me? Oh, very happy to meet kindly adventurer. There is a place we want to go, but lots of bad Karen won't stop me. Protect me kindly adventurer. Time we go. Keep me nice and safe until we reach Specula Immeratoris. We want to explore it. be going inside to search and ask kindly adventure to do favor in the meantime. Well, that was weird. Bad Quinn are scary. We came up with a plan to keep them away. Pour this around. All Quinn hates stinky smell, so stinky smell it is. Meet here again when done. I see. I forgot they're low-level bird slugs. I didn't have to interact with them. Found what we needed. Time to go home. Thank you, kindly adventurer. Took back shiny thing belonging to Quirin. Bad Quirin loot it and give loot to Empire. Me sick of Empire, always looting loot from Quirin. But now it is Quirin, I guess. Again. Here is reward for kindly adventurer. And just like before, there's another quest. Bombs for peace. I like where this is going. Thanks for your help with those midges the other day. I've been refining my smoke bombs in the meantime and was hoping you'd be willing to test the new ones out for me. The refined smoke bombs contain a potion that will keep any midges at bay much longer than a smoke cloud. Who knows, if they work well, maybe I could even sell them. The workers at Byron's breed actually expressed some interest in seeing a demonstration. Take these and scatter them around the fields there. Aim well and you might finish the job with a few bombs to spare. Best of luck. clouds are nice. Quite effective, aren't they? I'm hoping they might revolutionize agriculture in areas largely populated by older folk, such as myself. By the way, you wouldn't happen to belong to the Resistance, would you? I knew it. I thought I heard of a member of theirs that matched your description. In that case, there's one more thing I would ask of you. Give these to my son, Gillo, the next time you visit Rargar's Reach. I only heard recently that he joined the Resistance after he left home. I somehow doubt he wants to see me, so please deliver those smoke bombs in my stead. Okay. Well, if it isn't the Warrior of Light, is there something I can help you with? My father told you to bring these to me. No matter how many times I asked him, he always refused to supply the Resistance with his smoke bombs. He insisted they were to be used for quartering, not war. But never mind that. Thank you for delivering these. I haven't been back home in a good few years now. Maybe I'll take some leave and go give him a fine bottle of local mead. Yep, that just leaves the level 70s. Which means... these 4 quests and the 2 chain quests and the quest that combines that remain. Wow, this looks really good in this lighting with the rain. Holy shit. Okay. What time is it? I'm gonna call it here. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright. That's it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, as always. And peace.